Hello, welcome back to Formula One Manager. We are ready for race 2. As you can see, we are running the HAAS team. Mick Schumacher, Kevin Magnussen. Started off with a lot of promise in the last race at Bahrain. Magnussen qualified very well and then had a complete mare and just threw it away. Having spun multiple times in practice, I hoped he got it out of the system, and then he spun twice on the same corner throughout the race and ended up well down the order. Mick started in 16th, worked his way up to 13th. I think Magnussen started at 11th and got up to like 6th at one point and then gone. Ended up finishing 14th. So a bit of a shame. Hopefully we can do a little bit better here at Jeddah. So let's pick up where we left off yesterday. How you doing, Big B? Right, so inbox. We checked all the emails, calendar. We are still waiting on those parts. They're going to be a while yet. Let's set some performance targets. So the qualifying target is to get 2 drivers into the top 12. Might be a bit of a push, but I will aim to get both my drivers into Q2. That's a guarantee I'm going to make. If we pass that guarantee, then and get both in, then we'll get a nice little payment of 78.5 grand. If we don't get both cars into Q2, then obviously we're going to lose 20 grand. What about the race? Finish position. 1 car in the top 12. What if I go 2 cars, top 14? Or top 15? Yeah, let's go with that. It's a little bit more of a risk, but a better payout, and it's more achievable as well, I think. Hot streak targets. We actually qualified well for that one the first time. Finishing position. I'm going to go for a hot streak target. I'm going to go for both drivers finishing in the top 15, 2 races in a row. Now that I've got a kind of an idea of where our pace is. Cars are set with the most up-to-date parts, I believe. We are working on a new front wing. Both cars should be running the new suspension. They are. 47 days to go for the floor, 49 for the front wing, so they'll both be ready for Spain. Drivers are in good spirits. I think I'm scouting, aren't I? Scouting for a replacement for Gary Gannon. No, I'm not. I thought I was. Okay, let's see if we can get a new race engineer. So let's see. Let's go for best rated. Bono would be perfect, but there's no way I'm getting him. Oh no, I am scouting someone. I'm scouting Jorn Becker. Okay, I thought we were scouting someone. Is there anybody else who's interested? Not really. Pierre's not interested. Got Gayton at Williams. James Irwin also at Williams. You know, I'm gonna scout Irwin. I don't have any scouts available, so I must be scouting a new driver as well. Why can't it show me who I'm actually scouting? That's annoying. Don't need an extra scout yet. Okay, so drivers, scout drivers. Who am I scouting? Scouting Logan Sargent. Oh no, that was it. Yeah. How long till that scouting is done? Doesn't say there. We'll check the calendar. There we go. So our scouting reports will be done before the next race, before Australia. Okay, that's good. We're about ready to go in, I think, to start the race weekend. Okay, so we've got a spare suspension for both drivers now. Okay. Is the PS5 controller layout too annoying?
Formula One is back. Welcome to
not gonna
one
lie,
of the fastest circuits on
it
the
would be better
calendar
with the
here in
mouse,
Jeddah.
but it's okay. You know, once you get used to it, it's fine. I mean, if you're used to playing this type of game on a console.
Electric. The Jeddah street circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Let's get this underway.
So yeah, I mean, if you play this type of game on, or have played this type of game, you know, management style games on console, you're kind of used to navigating with a pad anyway. It's a little bit slower to navigate using a pad because you don't have that immediacy of going to exactly what you want. But you know, you get used to it pretty quickly. It's not too bad. Right, let's start with setup. Okay, so this is very much a fast circuit, so I want a very low rear wing angle. I'm going to go with 10.5. It is also quite turny, quite twisty, so let's boost our front angle up to 7. I want good braking stability. I'm going to go that way on braking with the anti-roll bar. Let's change the toe angle. I want quite a strong tyre camber, I think, on this one. Okay, so let's give that a go. For Mick, compounds, we're going to go out on hard tyres to start. These will last 45 laps, so let's start with a 21 lap run. And now let's look at Kevin Magnussen's car. So again, go with hard tyres, we'll go with a 21 lap run. And let's look at the setup. So again, we want to keep the setups a little bit similar, but a little variation. See if they can converge at all. Just drop the roll bar down to a 6.4 on this one. Change the camber quite high again. Change the toe settings a bit. And let's see how Kevin does with that. So our setups are planned and ready, so we can go straight out as soon as we get into practice.
Radio check.
So leave a little bit of a gap between our drivers this time. There we go. And let's see how we do on feedback. Hopefully they'll be happy. And hopefully Magnussen isn't going to have a nightmare like he did last time out. I think the only way he could have had a worse race last time out was if he'd done a Schumacher and ripped his car in half. And we are at that circuit this time, so you never know. May happen. Again, not too worried about pace right now because I'm on the hardest tyre and I'm just doing exploratory setups. But
Kev, how's the balance?
Good start for Kevin. Just gonna wait on mixed feedback now.
Locked up.
Yep, understood.
Oh,
Anything
Mick
we
is
can
not
help you
happy.
with?
Okay, so let's call Mick straight in.
Something weird just happened.
Yeah, okay.
See what areas he's particularly unhappy with. I'm going to guess braking stability.
Okay,
Given
understood.
that he
Mick.
locked up.
And white line, white line.
So let's have a look. Oh, everything's bad except for his front wing, so let's change the rear wing, give him a bit more of that. Roll bar isn't great. Try and push those away as much as we can. Oh, gone way too far on that. Let's go the opposite way. Change the toe. So that's a very extreme change for some of these setup parts. But we've kept everything, everything that needs to be changed dramatically, we have changed dramatically. The wing for the front we've kept pretty similar. Maybe a touch high. Let's drop it down that way instead. There we go. Let's go with that. So we've got a minor change to the oversteer value, which should hopefully get that around optimal. Everything else, big changes. Chance to really make up some good ground on that. want to overdo it with some of these changes. There we go. Let's go with that. So keep the same tyres, change the run plan. Let's get him on 26 laps. How long's Kevin got before he comes in? A little while yet. See the car comfortable, car knowledge rating at 95% at the moment. With those suspension changes that we added on at the last race, they are getting to grips with the components a lot better now. That'll help their performance once they get that to 100%. And then again, when we change our front wing and our floor in time for Spain, then that value will drop again and we'll have to work it back up to 100. Right, Magnussen's almost finished his run. And he's actually coming back to the garage now. Okay, so again, braking stability is not great. Oh, front wing is optimal. Yeah, let's increase the rear wing a little bit, just to give me some more grip through some of the corners. Traction is bad, so I need to make some big changes to traction. Braking stability is also bad. Alright, that's quite a big change, so we'll go with that. We'll stay on the same tyres, change the run plan, because we won't have time for 21 laps, we'll change it down to 18. Might not even have the time for that, but we'll get him back out on the track as quick as we can. And we'll go out right behind the Red Bull. Maybe Kevin will learn something. So this fine-tuning of setups, I really like this. You know, it's a nice balance between ease of application and complexity. And it's really satisfying when you dial it in as well. I'm running a couple of different saves off camera. Started a Mercedes one earlier on today, just to experience a car that can fight at the top of the grid and try some strategies out with a competitive car. And I've managed to podium the first two races, and I'm in the middle of setting up for Australia. I'm about to start P3, but at the end of P2, I got Hamilton's car right into the sweet spot. He's at 97% on his. Look up Magnussen.
Here's the replay. Now just focus on the HAAS.
Yeah, he's at 97% on his setup comfort rating, and everything is optimal apart from the front wing, which is great. I can't really make any changes to the front wing without potentially unsettling any of the other components. That's as close as I can get to a perfect setup at the moment. So to get that dialed in after just 2 sessions, I'm very pleased with that. George's car needs a little bit more work to get him to the same level.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Oh, got a spin for Joe.
Let's take a look at the replay. Let's take another look. There we have Joe.
Oh, he clipped the inside there. That's a big spin. Just clipped the inside curve.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Don't think he hit the wall, which is good. He managed to save it. Alright, about to get some feedback from Mick. Hopefully that's improved his car significantly, because he had bad confidence. Oh, there we go. Yeah, gone from bad to good. It's not a great step, but it's
it was okay.
It's an improvement. Something to build on for the next session. We'll leave him out for the rest of the session to get his track knowledge up a bit. Same with Kevin. Hopefully Kevin will actually give us some feedback before the session ends. Running out of time. Come on, Kev, give me some feedback. Oh, has he got... Ah, yeah, tyre wear now.
Okay, understood, Kev.
What's the situation?
Alright, so we'll get him to conserve his tyres. I've got plenty of fuel. Just not much time. I just need that one extra speech bubble.
Where's the finish?
Okay, understood.
Call Mick in. Alright, this is your last lap, Kevin. Please give me that feedback before you come in. I know he's going to finish this lap. I'm just hoping I'll get the speech bubble off the end of this one. Nope. Okay. That could be an issue. You see, I've got this question mark, so I don't know where the setup is, but I might have partial feedback when we get back to the garage. As you can see, it does have an impact on your performance bonus. So, because Nick has given his feedback on the setup, it's only 57% at the moment, but it's given a value to that feedback, which is why his performance bonus is higher than Kevin's, because Kevin doesn't have a feedback to give yet. It's frustrating, but it's the way it is, unfortunately. P2. Got some feedback. Traction is poor. We've gone the wrong way with traction, so we need to go back this way. Reduce the front wing. The only thing I don't know about braking stability. I don't know if I'm improving or making it worse at the moment by doing these changes. Drop that rear wing back again. Let's go quite extreme with the braking change. Actually, that's a lot of toe. Don't really want to go that extreme. Let's do that and hope that that's enough. Right. I'm not going to mess around with Schumacher's until we actually get into the session, because then I'll have a value to work from. But because I didn't have a complete value on this one, I'm just going to change it now. These tyres, how long will they do? Mediums will do 32 laps. Okay, so let's get Kevin on a long run. Let's do 24 laps.
Radio check, Nick.
Now let's take a look at Schumacher. Okay, so braking stability is bad. Need to change that. The front wing's optimal, rear wing's great. Okay, we've gone the other way with Kevin on the rear wing. That might be an issue for Kevin. Okay, pretty happy with that. That's some significant changes to what needs to be changed significantly, and a minor change to cornering. And I'm going to send him out on mediums as well for 22 laps. So in this session I'm going to start paying a little bit more attention. Oh, we've had a crash. Who's crashed? It's not Kevin. That's good.
crash!
Oh, it's
We can
Perez.
take a look now. We're just watching the Red Bull.
How bad is it?
Dear me!
That's
They
not too
won't
bad.
have
He's just
been
broken his
expecting
wing.
that.
He's still in the race. There's the damage. Front wing changes in game are quite quite bizarre. The mechanics will change the tyres and then just stand next to the car for a second, and then there'll be a little pause, and then the front wing will magically be brand new and they're gone. There's no changing of animation for changing front wings. Maybe that's something they'll add in at some point. It is a bit bizarre watching a front wing change at the moment. Right, let's get Mick out. Good distance to Kevin. Not going to get in each other's way. So yeah, because this is the second session, I'm going to start paying a little bit more attention now to lap times. See where I am on the grid. See what kind of pace is in the car. Obviously, this will vary a little bit as they get the setups dialed in. And then once we go onto the soft tyres. Oh, another crash! Oh, so I just saw someone going off behind me. Nick's ahead. So, oh, we've got a VSC. We're going to ignore the VSC. We want to stay on track for that. Wait for the replay.
It's a collision!
Multiple
Let's have
cars.
a look. Now look at this. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Oh, this was right behind me. Oh,
no!
big smash. And it's
the
another
crash.
Red Bull.
Mark my words, there'll be questions asked about that later.
Okay, which Red Bull? Oh, it's Verstappen. He's out. Verstappen is out. How bad is it for Ricciardo? Oh, he's got a broken front wing. And that's a penalty for someone. It's a penalty for Max. Max caused it. So Max is going to get a grid penalty. Expensive weekend for Red Bull. Yeah, very much so. I'm just going to save.
We need a back off.
Actually, I don't need to worry about fuel. But I'm going to save the tyres a little bit.
Coast, please.
Understood.
While we're under VSC.
If you don't need it, no lifting coast.
Copy.
Right. So, Nick is ahead on track. VSC about to end. Let's go back to standard.
All the pushing you can get.
Copy.
And there we go, green flag running.
Ending.
Ricciardo just coming out now after having had that wing change. Let's see. Where's the other Red Bull? Let's see if they're going to crash into the other Red Bull. Where is Perez? Oh, he's all the way down in... Is he even running at the moment? Yeah, there he is.
How's the balance?
He's got a broken wing again! Oh man, Red Bull are really struggling. I like it. Decent feedback from Magnussen. I'm going to go ahead and pull him in now. Oh, excuse me. So Perez has broken 2 front wings so far, and Verstappen has broken his entire car. Nightmare session for Red Bull. Right, what needs changing? Braking stability is still bad. We actually made the car worse. Okay, so let's go back to what it was. You can see the solid line obviously shows where we are. The green line is the best. Light's currently over the green, and then the up and down arrows show where we were on the previous run. So we need to go the other way with braking stability, which is what I kind of expected. Changed the toe quite significantly. Changed the roll bar. So yeah, there we go. We've gone the opposite way on both braking stability and cornering to where we did last time. Both of those got pretty bad. So that should be a better setup. I don't know if it's going to be exactly what we need, but that's what practice is for. So we've got 20 laps left on these tyres. So let's use those again. And let's put in fuel for 19 laps. I might even get them to conserve the tyres a little bit as well. Mick, I'm just going to go to light usage.
Okay, back off.
So again, we can use the same tyres for the second run. Just need his feedback now. Almost there. Can I get out in front of the Aston? Just. Okay, good. So we've got clean air.
And how is the
Mick is happy.
grip and balance?
For now, no. That feels really good.
Yep, understood.
That's excellent. So we can call him in, have a little tweak. Just a little tweak. And send him back out again for the second half of the session.
Copy, pit.
Okay, understood. And white line, white line.
I was hoping you would let me see inside the garage, but I kind of figured the camera would change like that. Alright, let's have a look at Mick. So we lost the optimal on the front wing, but we got it on the rear wing. Front wing change is minimal that we need to make. We just need to improve braking stability and traction. Traction, we've gone a little bit too much the wrong way. Don't want to change the front wing too much. Okay, let's go with that. We might not get the front wing back, but it's something good to work to. So stick to the same tyres. Run plan. Let's go. How long we got left in the session? 29 minutes. 25 once I've changed. 18 laps. Should do it. Put him on standard pace again. Magnussen's already on standard, good. Okay. So Mick is currently sitting 14th in terms of pace. I'm noticing that Perez is still way off the pace. He's still in the garage. I'm surprised he hasn't gone out yet.
Locked up.
Lock up for Mick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that turn catches a lot of drivers out, that one. No damage by the look of it.
Let's see what happened there. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher. They've locked up, but that could have been much worse. And the team had such high hopes today.
Okay, we got away with that. Right, what was I looking at? Oh, yeah, Perez. Still in the garage. Maybe he damaged several parts on the car and is having to spend time fixing that, replacing those. That's the only thing I can think of why he's still in the garage and hasn't gone out again yet. Let me look at the timings. Lap history. Yeah, there we go. He broke his front wing on his outlap while under a virtual safety car. Oh man. I shouldn't laugh, but that's quite funny. Right, so Nick is currently 14th, just behind K-Mag. That's okay. 13th and 14th works. Okay, Magnus'
Okay, understood.
are
What's the situation?
wearing out quite badly. I use that for Mick. Get him to ease off on the tyres. Need Magnussen to stay out for a few more laps. So I'm going to go to conserve. Need that feedback from him. I'll do the same with Mick. I could bring them in, put on a set of softs and finish their runs that way, but in fact, yeah, let's do that. Let's call them both in, change tyres. So Magnussen's coming in first. And I can get them to really sort of push. They'll go jumping up the leaderboard as a result, but I just want to get the feedback in. So if you don't change the setup and you send them back out again on a fresh set of tyres, it doesn't change their feedback rating. It still keeps building when you send them back out again. So let's see. So I'm not touching the setup. You can see he's not finished working at it yet, but already we can see that he's very happy with the rear and the front of the car. Cornering's okay. Braking stability and traction needs some feedback. But all I'm going to do is change the tyres, put on a set of softs. Schumacher's in. I'm going to do the same with Schumacher. Cornering's optimal for Schumacher, that's good. Still need feedback on the other parts. So throw on a set of soft tyres. Just going to send them straight back out ASAP. I'm going to come out in traffic, but I should get through it relatively quickly.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Okay, perfect. Let's get back up to pace. No more lifting coast.
Copy.
Okay, so these guys are going to fly around the track now. They should jump way up the leaderboard with those settings. It's overinflating just how fast we really are, because no one else would be running aggressive settings like this for pace. But I am curious as to just how quick they can go. So this is a good kind of benchmark test, I suppose. See if either can go purple. Might need full deployment of the OS for that.
Kev, how's the balance?
Not great for Kev. Still need to work on it. We'll leave him out. Work on his track confidence. So I'm guessing it's going to be traction and cornering, or maybe cornering and braking for Magnussen that's going to be an issue. And these guys are not pushing up the leaderboard like I was expecting. Mind you, they've got quite a bit of fuel on board. 34 kilos. Oof. Yeah, so that is quite heavy with fuel. What's my favourite track to drive on F122? I like Austria. Austria's a fun track to drive. I like Imola. I wish Portimao was available for career mode. I had a lot of fun on Portimao last year. And of course, you can't go wrong with some of the classics. You know, Spa, great track to drive. I actually really like Baku as well. I'm really good at Baku. It took me a while to get up to speed with the castle section on F121. But once I started nailing that, you know, it made it a lot of fun to drive. And with F122, I've been teaching myself to use manual gears and no traction control. Haven't mastered turning the ABS off yet, but that's next on the list.
Got no DRS.
Understood.
Right, come on, Mick, give me that feedback. Alright, one more flying lap for Mick. I need the feedback on this lap. Oh, I'm going to end up in the same situation as Kevin, not knowing exactly where the car is at the end of the session. Talk to me, Mick. My aggressive pace isn't too bad. Schumacher currently 11th, Magnussen 9th. I won't be that high in quali. How's the car, Mick? Come on, you've only got one sector left. Let me know. Come on. Talk to me, Goose. He's not going to tell me, is he? Ah, damn you. Okay. Well, hopefully that feedback will carry across to the start of the next session. I can go out and do a couple of laps. I hope. I don't know. It might reset because I'm going to a new session, a new day. %80 for Kev, a little bit to work on.
Our race weekend continues as we head into FP3 and then qualifying. Practice 3 affords the teams one final opportunity to tweak their setups as the drivers get to grips with the tracks every turn. Once they reach qualifying, there simply won't be time to think twice. Drivers will need to outdo one another if they're to climb their way up the grid and secure themselves a solid starting position for tomorrow's race. Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
Okay. So what do we know about the setup? Oh, it's actually looking really strong. Okay, so I'm not touching this. It looks as though the feedback will automatically let us know. So what tyres have I got I can use? It's going to be a fresh set of tyres no matter what. Okay, let's go with a set of softs. I'm going to go with a short run plan. So we go with 6 laps, that'll be enough. What's the life on these tyres? 21 laps. That's total life. Let's go down to 5 laps. Magnussen, 80% confidence. A little bit of work to do. Yeah, traction's the problem, and and braking. Okay, so let's look to try and improve the traction without breaking anything else too badly. Let's try that. And we'll go for a good run on this. So let's go 16 laps. It's about all the tyres will be able to handle.
Okay, radio check again, Mick.
Yeah, and so mixed feed. Oh, there we go.
How
Great
is the
confidence.
balance?
He told me instantly.
The car was great. Felt really good.
Okay, understood.
Okay, I'm going to bring him back in. now I've got an actual feedback rating. Okay, so traction is bad. It's the only thing we really need to focus on now is his traction. We did lose a little bit of the... Oop, don't want to change any parts. Make minor changes. Roll bar down. Okay, so the rear wing's going to need to stay at 11.5. Don't think I can make a significant change to my traction value without breaking everything else. It's currently set to the previous best with these settings. Change the front wing angle. Do really kind of need to push. I don't want to push the front wing that high. I don't think I can get my traction improved without, yeah. Alright, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. So I'll go straight back out on those tyres again. Let's give them a proper run plan this time. Invalid configuration. What's invalid? Is it because I didn't change the tyres? Must be the tyres. Oh. They won't last. I think that's the problem. Alright, well, I don't want to waste. Another set of new tyres. That's still invalid. Reconfigure. Okay, so it's not. I'm going to have to change the tyres to a new set. There we go. That's frustrating. And now, put that set back on again. There we go. That's, yeah, that's a bit of a silly way of doing it, but I don't know why it wouldn't let me stick with the same tyres. That's frustrating. I don't know if that's a bug or just the way the game works, but it's not the way I would do it. Alright, going to come out behind a Red Bull. Does it have its front wing? It does. It's an improvement. Which one is it? It's Perez. Yeah, so it is a driver who's already gone through 2 front wings. Alright, let's speed time up. Okay, so we're running soft tyres. Let's see what the rest of the grid's running. Quite a lot of the grid's running soft tyres. So we're actually showing some pretty decent pace now that we're getting the car dialed in. Who's below us? Ricardo, the Red Bull, not the Red Bulls, sorry, the Astons and the Williams. How far are we off Norris? Not too far off. Oh, Norris has improved, but not too far off Gasly. So Mick should make Q2 based on this. Magnussen up in 7th. That's good. Well, 8th. That's good. It's good to see. So, looks like I might have an outside chance of the top 10. Honestly, as long as I get both cars into Q2, I'll be happy with that. If I can sneak into Q3, that'd be amazing. We almost managed it in Bahrain. It's going to be tight with Gasly, Ocon and Zhou. I think we've got enough pace on Tsunoda. Oh, pause. Did Magnussen give me his feedback? I don't think he did. Cancel call in. He didn't. Okay, good. Managed to save that just in time, I think. Yeah, just in time. No, he's pitting in anyway. Damn it. So I'll have to send him straight back out again. reconfigure. Okay, so he's still way off. Hey, you see, look, yeah, Magnussen, I didn't change the tyres on Magnussen's car and it let me send him straight back out like that. So it must have been maybe a bug on Schumacher at the beginning of the session. Oh, now he gives me the feedback the second he goes out.
Okay, copy, Kev.
What's the situation?
Situation is you can come in now that I know where you are. Just give us that one extra lap. Alright, Nick, start looking after your tyres a bit.
We need a back off.
Copy.
Right, this is our last chance to make some significant changes to the car and get a decent run on it. How you doing, Simulator and Mr. Water? Good to see you both. Okay, so we've got excellent front and rear wings. Good cornering. Just need to improve braking and traction a little bit. It's a big change on traction. I don't know if that's going to be too much. Alright, let's give that a go. Fingers crossed. This is going to get it right. Stick a fresh set of softs. Lap run. Confirm. Oh, mix in the garage. I didn't get full feedback on Nick's car. Ugh. Should have kept him out longer. Right, I need a short run. Same tyres. Short run. Be a quick turnaround. He'll be out before Magnussen. And I bet he's going to give me one lap. Well, maybe not even one lap and immediately give me feedback. Wasn't paying attention. Get ready to send Magnussen out.
I have a lot of traction issues.
Yep, understood, Mick.
Well, if you'd given me the feedback I wanted when I wanted it, you wouldn't be back out on shitty tyres. Come on, hurry up and tell me how the car is.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
How's the in-game volume, by the way? Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know.
How's your read on the balance and things?
Felt very good in the car.
Yep, okay.
Okay, Nick's finally given me the feedback I need, and he's very happy with the car. Might not make any changes to the car. Depends just how great feedback is. If he's around 90%, I might just leave it as it is.
Oops.
Okay, understood.
Okay. Still need to make some changes. Wasn't as good as the previous run. I wish I'd paid a little bit more attention to where the car was earlier. Still not helping me improve traction. That's a big change on the front wing. Last throw of the dice, I've just got to hope. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. Yeah, there we go. That's our final changes. Just got to hope upon hope now that I haven't gone the wrong direction on car setup here. I've only got 19 minutes of running left. Don't know if that's going to be enough time to get full feedback from Mick here. Alright, seeing a bit of an improvement from Magnussen's pace now that I've changed his tyre management. Mick's got some clear air, hopefully he'll start to speed up a bit. Magnussen's improving. Magnussen has hit 100% track knowledge. Good. Schumacher's not far off. I'm not going to get full feedback. Oh! Pause. Magnussen, don't you dare do that to me again. You stay out. You give me that full feedback. There we go.
Balance.
I'm happy here.
Understood, Kev.
Now I can call him in. I'm not going to get full feedback from Mick. But I have now got hopefully a really strong setup for Magnussen. I'll check in a minute, but it means I've got something I can maybe refer to for Schumacher. No, Matthew, Magnussen hasn't locked up yet. Mick has a couple of times, but you know, hasn't been horrible. You have missed all the action earlier though, with it all kicking off in P2. Perez broke his front wing, caused a virtual safety car. Oh no, he didn't cause a virtual safety car. He broke his front wing. Max Verstappen hit the back of Ricciardo and broke his car completely in P2, and picked up a grid penalty, as you can see by the exclamation mark next to his name there. And then, still under virtual safety car, Perez came back out the pits and broke his front wing again on his outlap under a virtual safety car. And then I didn't see him run for the rest of the session. That was quite funny. Oh wow, look at that setup confidence, 95%. Okay, he is dialed in. That is excellent to see. So let's have a look at P2. Yeah, Perez never went back out again after that second broken wing. How did he do in P3? Yeah, back up to speed. Right, let's have a look at this confidence. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so 711, 9.1, 3.52. Let's take a look at Mick's car. Okay, Mick's happy with the front wing. His traction is optimal now. He's happy with the rear wing. Just don't know about braking or cornering, but cornering is pretty much on its previous best ranking, which I think was great. Braking is the only question mark, really. And I'm hoping it's going to be an improvement on what it was, which was just good. So we'll leave Mick's car as is. We'll not make any drastic changes. So into qualifying then. Marcel.
Radio check, Kevin.
Okay.
Radio's good.
So I'm going to try something a little bit different with Mick. Let's put on a fresh set of tyres. I'm going to do 2 flying laps with a cool down lap. And I'm going to send him out right now. And then Magnussen, we're just going to do the 1 flying lap. Oh, I've done Jeddah on 3 different profiles now. I think, is it 3 or is it 2? Done it on with Aston. I've done it with Mercedes. Yeah, so this is my 3rd profile. So this will be the 3rd time I've done Jeddah. So I've got a good idea what to do with strategy. It all depends on where I qualify. And you never know, if we get a safety car, that could really change things. On my Mercedes playthrough earlier today, when I was doing Jeddah, I'd started Hamilton on mediums, with the Red Bulls in front on hards, and I started George on hards. And I ran George long, ish, and then I pushed Hamilton hard at the start to get him on, up with the Red Bulls, and then when I got him in front of the Red Bulls, I got him to hold them back a bit to allow George to catch up and pull George along a bit. Eventually George fell back and couldn't keep up with the Red Bulls. But I pitted Hamilton onto hards to go for the 1 stop, and then there was a safety car, and I was running. Where was I running at the time? After the pit stops, I was running 5th and 6th. No, 4th and 5th, because one of the Ferraris had a. No, it wasn't one of the Ferraris. I was running 5th and 6th, but I pitted under the safety car with Hamilton. He'd only done maybe 10 laps on his hards, put a new set of mediums on him, and then at the restart went full attack and got past the Red Bulls very quickly. George got past one of the Red Bulls, and I was on the back of the Ferraris, and then the last 5 laps, I was constantly swapping and fighting for the lead with the Red Bulls, with the 2 Ferraris at the front. I almost won the race. The top 3 finished the line, crossed the line with less than a second between. 7/10 of a second from 1st to 3rd across the line. I just didn't quite have enough ERS left at the end to get the overtake done and have a crack at winning the race. I kind of messed up. I had the lead and then I lost it with a lap to go, and I should have fought harder to keep it. Alright, so let's send out Magnussen now. So he'll be doing his warm-up lap while Mick is doing his cool-down lap. Oh, there's definitely a difference, Corey. There's definitely a difference in the tyres. It depends how hard you push them. But if you push the tyres, there's definitely a huge difference in them. Is Ricciardo on a fast lap? Yes, he is. Okay. So is Alonso. Oh, Alonso could get in my way. I've definitely got in his way. I think I got through that without too much of an issue. Okay, so Mick is 7th, Magnussen right behind him. Oh no, that's last lap. Oh yeah, there we go. That's close between the 2 of them. Okay, I don't want to use up too many tyres. We'll wait for the rest of the field to go out, see where we end up. I was wondering about that. I mean, I have tried it once. I might try it on this one in Q2. They should have enough pace to get through Q1. Okay, so just waiting on Vettel's time. Ricardo had a slow time. He got held up, probably by us. Sainz had a bad lap as well. So we're sitting 11th and 12th. Sainz is going to go faster. Alonso's probably going to go faster. Ricardo, maybe. So we're not... Oh, Russell's behind us as well. He's probably going to go fast. He's definitely going to go faster. So... Okay. Let's get a new set of tyres on. I don't really want to use up too many tyres, so if we get through, then I'll do my first run on Q2 on these scrub tyres here. But we'll go with a fresh set for now. Run plan, just one flying lap. Confirm. Mick. Fresh set. One flying lap, no cooldown. Confirm. And let's get ready to go. Throw the car around the track as fast as possible. I'm going to try and get my cars out last. So everybody's going out. Let's send out Magnussen first because he's faster, and Mick just behind him. There we go. A little bit of clean air between them. And some clean air between Magnussen and Zhou. We should just about have enough time to get around. It's going to be tight. Let's ride on board with Mick. I actually quite like driving this this track on Codemasters F1 as well. It is easy to just clip a wall and scuff a wing, but when you get the flow right, it is actually quite rewarding. But in recent F1 games, the last two iterations in particular, I've grown to absolutely hate Monaco and Suzuka. I used to love those tracks in earlier games, but it's just so easy to just lose control of the car on those tracks. So hard to dial them in, and the AI is very good on those tracks as well. Japan especially. Right, 30 seconds left. Yeah, we've got just enough time to get across the line. Start pushing now, Mick. First sector Dakota, it's not too. Once you get it dialed in, it's not too difficult. It's about lifting and coasting through some, at certain parts of the corners. You don't need to brake through most of that whole first sector. You just need to kind of lift and coast through bits of it. But yeah, it's tricky to pick up. But once you get it, again, once you get it right, and you learn it, it's not too bad. Dakota's not a bad track to drive. Again, the AI is quite tough there. Okay, so Magnussen currently on the bubble. It's Alonso that's threatening. Yeah, Alonso's knocked Magnussen out. So we need to find 3/10 so we can get above Zhou with both our drivers here. Or Ricciardo, actually. Zhou's improved. Right, Magnussen improves to 12th. Mick, come on, Mick. Oh, damn it. So close. Okay, so we failed our we failed our sponsorship. I thought we could get both cars through. We just missed out by hundredths of a second. I mean, Mick did Kevin did a 130, so he's 1.3 seconds off pole, which is fine. But look at that. That's the gap. Just 67 thousandths of a second was all that separated us from getting through. 68 thousandths would have got us through. Okay, that's disappointing. His car confidence is up to 91%, which is about where I was expecting it to be. Okay, so let's just push Kev now and see how well we can do.
Radio check.
Radio's good.
Okay, so let's go with this set of tyres. And ironically, we're going out behind the man who knocked out our teammate. I wasn't actually paying attention. Hopefully we didn't get held up by Gasly there. Given how close we are to Ricciardo, I don't think we did. Guess we'll find out in a minute. What's our time across the line? 3rd. Wow. Looks like we got a nice little tow from Ricciardo there. We're not going to stay 3rd, but that's pretty good. Why don't I try manual mode for the second run? Yes, I will do. I forgot to try it for this first run. But I'm pretty happy with that. As things stand at the moment, that's a good little bit of pace above Tsunoda and Ricciardo and Gasly. Well, Gasly's had a bad run. And now he's getting in the way of Verstappen. Yeah, Verstappen's had a bad lap. Right, so let's see, I've got one set saved for the race. That set will unlock for Q3. Yeah. Let's go with a brand new set of tyres. Got a real chance. I remember the first time I was in the position where I was sending cars out in Q2. I was looking at the just the number of dots and seeing some not moving. I'm like, oh crap, they're not moving because they were already eliminated. They just sat in the garage. I almost didn't make it out. Okay, so take manual control. Who is that in front of me? Is that Bottas? No. It's Ocon. Not Ocon, sorry, Zhou. Oh! Looks like I've overtaken Zhou. I have. Okay, this is weird. He's just ploughing his way through the field. Okay, so full deploy, push,
Mode push.
full
Copy.
attack.
Okay, Kev, no management required, so push as much as you can.
Copy that.
I've got one of the Alpines behind me. Hope that's not Alonso. I was hoping I'd just sneak up to the back of somebody and they're just sitting there slipstream. Don't think I'm going to be able to get there. But I am going to give a slipstream to it is Alonso behind me. Damn it. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, he's getting a distant tow. Well, I'm getting faster sectors from Magnussen. I improved. It's down to... Oh, Alonso got through. I'm in 10th. It's down to Zhou. Yeah, Zhou knocked me out. Was it Zhou? Yeah, Zhou knocked me out. Who else got through? Might have been Gasly. I know Alonso jumped me. I know Zhou jumped me. Must have been Gasly. Okay, so we're P12, but penalty for Max, so he's going to start P13. So we're going to be up to P11. I think it's a 5-place penalty.
Come for these
Might be a
drivers
3-place
to fight
penalty.
it out wheel to wheel. Race day
I
has
guess we'll
arrived.
find out in a second.
HAAS gave a solid performance in qualifying, and they'll be happy enough with their grid position here. Let's see if they can make it work for them. McLaren did a decent job during qualifying. This is a solid grid position, and it certainly has the potential to lead to good race results. And the night sky here is very overcast, with no moon or stars in sight. This might spell trouble for the teams and their drivers.
Well, the streets of Jeddah are abuzz, and the teams are nearly ready for the start of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Right. So what did I guarantee? 2 cars in the top 15. So, given that I guaranteed that, let's double down on that. I wish I could only do one car, but it's going to make me do both. Okay. Finish position, that's already locked in. Qualifying streaks up to 2. Finishing streak. Need both cars to finish in the top 15. So I missed out on that one. But I didn't lose any money on that, which is good. And I did successfully achieve that one. I thought I'd set that to 2. Alright. Strategy time. So, let's have a look at Mick. Mick is going to start down the order. I'm going to give him 30 laps because that gives me a little bit of flexibility on his tyre wear. I didn't save the change. There we go. So let's take a look at Magnussen. So that's the baseline strategy. Let's remove that one. What if I change that to medium? If I go really hard at the start, hard on second, hard on third, that gives me a 2-second improvement. Okay, so we'll update the strategy there. Let's add in a new one. Let's start on mediums. Middle stint. Let's go soft. Third stint. Let's go soft. That's 9 seconds slower, and I wouldn't really have much room to push the tyres. I'm going to go with this strategy. If there's a late safety car, I can always pit Magnussen for a set of softs or mediums based on how long's left. And go aggressive at the end. But yeah, we'll go with this strategy. We'll start him on the mediums, try and gain some places on the faster cars in front, and then just have a solid run on the hards. Hope the tyre wear won't be too bad. So alternating strategies for the pair of the drivers. I'm not going to take any fuel out, so they've got room to push when they need to. Let's start.
It's a cloudy night tonight, but otherwise the weather
get the
looks
feeling
good
that
for the
DRS
race.
is overpowered.
There we see Kevin Magnussen. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today.
It can be defended against. It depends on how good your car is, and
are ready to go.
what sort of strategy you're running in terms of tyre pace. And
we're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Yeah, I wonder how hard you work in tyres and whether you're putting any pace push on as well.
We'll catch these guys.
Okay.
Okay, so Magnussen.
Come on, Kev, you can do this.
Got it.
Oh, Verstappen started 7th with his penalty. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, it was a 5-place penalty. I think. I don't know, the Ferraris are pretty strong, it might have been a 3-place. I wish when the penalties were handed out like that, it would actually say how big the penalties were. 16th right now, battling Ricciardo. Nearly squeezed. Squeezed up the inside, nearly squeezed into the wall. Alright, come on, Kevin. Down the inside. Ah, damn it. Mick might get Ricciardo here. Yes, he did.
Great job on that.
Good job, Mick.
HAAS with an overtake.
Schumacher. Yeah, that's just a replay. I thought for a second I'd lost the place again. Where is Schumacher? He's right behind Tsunoda. So I'll keep pushing. I'll try and get past Ocon if I can before the DRS kicks in. But with him battling against Joe, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Unless he gets a really bad exit. Here we go, here's a chance, maybe. He's going defensive. Going for the lunge. This time we make it stick. Nice. Good job, Kev.
DRS enabled. Good job, Kev. Okay, we're out of DRS.
Okay, so let's go neutral on battery for now. Mick. Is he going to get Sonoda? Yes, he is. Good, Mick.
Okay, good
So
job.
we'll tuck him behind Norris for now. In fact, let's harvest a bit more ERS.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
And let's ease those tyres off now.
We need a back off.
Yeah, copy.
Right, so we should get a good run here into turn 1. Yep, there we go. That looks like a place that's going to be taken. We've got the grippier tyres. Bit of a wiggle there for Joe, and we've completed the move. Excellent stuff. So we're going to
Okay, good job.
harvest a bit more. We're going to drop the pace to...
We're currently P15.
We'll leave the pace as is, and we'll drop the tyres
Charge on.
down. And we'll sit in the DRS of Gasly for a little bit. How's Vic doing? Probably losing out of touch because he's charging. That's okay. We're in the train. He's about to drop out of range. Did I lose it? Yes, I did lose it. Okay.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy.
Right, we'll stay behind Joe for a bit.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
We should get Joe back pretty quickly, I hope. Still haven't got past Sonoda. Let's go neutral.
Charge off.
Copy.
We have gapped Norris, so we haven't got to worry about that.
So we just need to go charge on.
Yeah, copy.
Kev, if you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit. Charge off.
Copy that.
Okay, Schumacher's pace needs to come down a touch now.
Try to do some lift and coast.
Copy.
Charge off.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm losing touch here.
Mode push.
Copy that.
If they start squabbling, they're going to slow each other down, and we'll get back into the slipstreams and DRS zones pretty quick, I hope. I have to up the pace as well.
Good job.
Okay, so we jump Norris.
Is that a new race position for HAAS?
We'll give Mick overtake and give him an opportunity to get past Sonoda.
Okay, perfect, Mick. Let's get back up to pace.
Copy.
Okay, they're going defensive into that turn, into the start of the third sector, so we'll get DRS, I hope. Yes, we did. Excellent, so I can ease that pace back down again. There we go. On the back of this little battle here. We'll start protecting the tyres. Protecting the fuel. Oh, we might even get Gasly here.
Charge on.
Copy that.
No. Okay, we'll stick with Gasly. Mick got taken by Norris again.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Copy.
Okay, we've got a good run here. We are gaining. Oh, Norris squeezes through. Can we get a good run on Gasly? Gasly's going to have a chance at fighting back here. Down the inside. Make it stick, make it stick. Nice, and now we should...
Got no ERS.
Copy.
Yep, Norris quite comfortably as well. Excellent stuff.
Yeah,
good job. Good job, mate.
Okay, more lifting coast, please.
Okay.
Actually, I'll keep pushing
HAAS with an overtake there.
on the fuel.
If you don't need it, no lifting coast.
Copy.
How's Magnussen doing?
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Let's go to neutral.
Charge off.
Copy that.
Charge off.
Copy.
Verstappen's not moving up the order. That's probably because he doesn't have great setup confidence. He missed an entire session almost with that crash in P2.
McLaren gain a position.
Oh, we lost 2 places.
Alpine just advanced. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Oh yeah, we just got
A
absolutely
bold move
swallowed
indeed.
up.
And with that, they've gained a position.
Mick must have had a bad exit in the final turn.
And that.
Try to do some lifting coast and then focus on apex speed.
Copy.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Yeah, copy.
See if we can at least jump one of these 2 cars. Oh wow, yeah, that charge is not helping Mick at all. He'll start dropping back again. I don't really want to push him too hard at this stage. I'm really falling back behind those 2. Okay, let's go neutral.
Okay, make charge off.
I'm going to push him a little bit. See if we can't catch up.
No more lifting coast.
Copy.
Tyre wear for Magnussen is about what I was expecting. Mix is about the same. That's okay. Mick has gapped Sonoda. That's good. So I'm going to worry about getting DRS from behind. Two and a half seconds gap. I'll keep an eye on that. If it starts, if it stays about the same, we might have to give him some more energy to play with.
Charge on, please.
Copy.
These guys run hard and tyres, and this is costing me really badly at the moment. Okay, who's just? Oh wait, yeah, who's pitted? Oh, Ocon's pitted. That's an early stop. Oh, we started on softs. Nick is still not catching. I'm going to have to give him full deployment. Especially if Ricardo is looking to make a move. Oh, this is why I hate DRS trains.
Okay, we're out of DRS. Copy.
Mr. Watts is doing a McLaren save, just simulating practice and quali at the moment. You're at Silverstone, okay, yeah. Good chunk into the season then. Have you kept Ricardo or have you binned him off? On my Aston Martin file, I lost my patience with Stroll and I fired him after Miami when he crashed and retired the car. I replaced him with Gasly, who immediately massively improved the performance of the car. Expensive hire, but you know, in terms of the results, I think he got like a 4th or 5th place finish at Spain, so it definitely worked out. Okay, here's a chance. No. Mick is slowly catching to the back of Norris. I'm going to have to really push it. I just wish I had more battery.
Push. Copy.
You binned him for Yuki. Ah, interesting choice, Yuki. Did he go straight to AlphaTauri to replace Yuki? Because that's what happened with me with Stroll. He took Gasly's seat at AlphaTauri. Come on, Mick, get that gap down. Matthew is doing an AlphaTauri career. Okay, have you kept Yuki and Gasly? Well, I'm guessing you definitely kept Gasly. Stuart says, yeah, he did go. Yeah, I figured he would do. Right, Mick is just 1.5 seconds behind. He's definitely closing. I need him to get back into that DRS as quick as possible so I can calm down his tyre wear and fuel usage. Maybe get a recharge on the ERS as well. Meanwhile, Kevin is just sitting comfortably here. Trying to get that battery completely full.
Charge on.
Copy that.
And then we're going to make a break. Try and get them both with a hard attack. Nick is almost there, so close. Just missed DRS this lap. He'll get it for the next one. Oh no, wait, this is second 2. Don't think I got it. Oh, mate, I've just sneaked in. I got it. Nice, excellent. Okay, so we can ease that fuel burn off.
More lifting coast, please.
Ease the tyre wear off.
Copy.
And we'll go hardest on the DRS, on the ERS.
Back off.
Copy.
How far into the season are you, Matthew?
Charge on.
Yeah, copy.
So overtake is available if you need it.
Copy that.
Charge off.
Copy.
Mr. Water says this game is great. Prefer it more than Football Manager 22. I haven't played a Football Manager game for years. Last time I think I played one, it was back when it was still Championship Manager, before they split and Championship Manager got crap and Football Manager became the new Championship Manager. Matthew's at Imola. Imola's a good race. I enjoyed Imola. It's a shame there's no sprints. Would have been nice to have sprint races in this, but who knows, maybe that's a future update. I'd like to think that they will add sprints at some point in the future. Okay, so Schumacher's fuel use is back under control. His tyres are back under control. His ERS is charging. He's sat in behind Norris. Not going to improve past Norris in terms of chasing down Magnussen. He's too far ahead now. But it is time to go full send. With Kevin. Getting close to the pit window. Yeah, 1 lap away. How is Alonso in P4? Yeah, Alonso's pretty strong in the first few races of career mode. It kind of mirrors what happened in reality, you know, in terms of the car performance. So if you just leave things to their own devices, Williams are terrible. Aston Martin aren't much better. Bottas almost always seems to manage to qualify in like P5 in the first race at Bahrain. Or around there, you know, but then he starts falling away as the season progresses. Alonso tends to be quite strong in the first couple of races. Alright, come on Kevin, let's get Gasly on this straight into this final corner, and then hopefully we can make a move on Zhou. Ah, damn it. If we'd made that stick, we would have had Zhou into turn 1. Now I think we might spend another lap stuck behind the pair of them. Unless we can get them both here. I think we can get them both here. Go on, Kevin. You've got the ERS, you've got the tyres,
Okay,
you've
job,
got
Kev,
the
that's
fuel.
one.
Push, push, push.
HAAS with an overtake.
Come on, Kevin. Double overtake.
Good job, Kev.
Here's the replay. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
So does the team runner and team manager. I absolutely love that. I'm going to keep pushing hard.
A new race position for HAAS.
At least Magnussen hasn't locked up yet. Don't jinx him, for God's sake. I'm only 5 seconds off Verstappen. If I can break the DRS quickly, I might be able to push my way up a bit. Schumacher's still on charge, let's put that on neutral.
You can do charge off.
We'll give him a little bit of a push.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Copy.
Couldn't quite break the DRS. But if these two scrap, they'll slow each other up. Oh, new fastest lap. And held position. Mr. Watson says, tried Williams, had to change to another team, got fed up with the drivers being at the back of the grid all the time. Yeah, that's the problem with Williams. As Matthew says, they are so far off the pace at the start. But, you know, if you persevere with them, one of the changes you can do is you can get rid of Latifi, replace him with Piastri, who's actually a slightly higher rated driver, and start developing Piastri so you've got a really good second driver, up and coming second driver. And you've got two options. You can either do what I'm doing with HAAS and just do 1 or 2 updates at a time and just throw a lot of time and effort into them, or you can do lots of very small, very quick updates that get rushed through. It's expensive, but it'll give you some performance boosts and will help you catch up to Aston Martin and beyond in very small little increments like that. Verstappen has got past Leclerc. We're less than 5 seconds now. Verstappen's pitting. Okay, we're pitting in a lap or so. Just need to try and defend. Don't lose both places.
Good job.
Okay, we only lost 1 place, that's good. I'm going to drop the fuel burn down, I'm going to save the tyres for another lap or 2, and start charging up the ERS.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Norris got me back, and I lost the place to Bottas as well. Bottas just pitted for fresh tyres.
Looks like that was a position game.
Yes, he has. He's just come out the pits on hard tyres.
Charge on.
Copy.
Okay, we push to overtake. Tyre life is okay. I'm going to come out of my pit stop behind Ocon, but with much fresher tyres. and a softer compound as well. Let's check on Magnuson. Where is Magnuson? Oh, we dropped Joe. Okay, Joe's had a bad exit somewhere. So we're going to go full send for the in lap. Well, not full send, we're going to push to overtake, and we are going to box him this lap.
Did a good job.
Mick's got back past Bottas.
HAAS with an overtake there.
Doing neutral on the ERS. Verstappen's only just in front of us. How is Schumacher's fuel so high? Because he's been sat in the slipstream, it's not actually so high. You can see I've got 59 kilos and Magnuson's just ticked down to 58 kilos. But it's a prediction of how much fuel you're going to use at the pace you're at, you know, matching the circumstances that you're at. So if I were to just stay in the slipstream of Norris for the rest of the race, I would gain a lot of potential fuel. But the second I get out, that fuel will start coming down quite quickly. Yeah, in terms of how much fuel I've got extra. It's an estimation rather than an actual concrete figure.
Is that a new race position for HAAS?
Okay, so Magnuson's out. Not too far behind Tsunoda. Okay. We'll try and push a little bit to catch up to him. Schumacher is... You see how it's coming down so quickly? That was, what, 6 laps a second ago. It's now down to 4.7. Now that I'm leading this train and I'm not getting the benefit of a tow, and I'm the one that's punching the hole in the air, my fuel burn's going up, or my potential fuel, savings are coming down. Tsunoda is battling with Ricardo, so let's turn that to neutral so we get a bit of push on the straights. Schumacher is struggling to charge.
To charge on.
I might be able to get one of them here. Nope.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Almost on the back of Ricardo. You can see Schumacher's fuel now is predicted fuel is plus 1.4, so that's come down massively. And because I'm charging ERS and not using it, it's still coming down. Magnuson's has also come down quite substantially as well, you'll see. Right, so we can drop his pace down, let's drop his tyres down. Now that we've reached the DRS.
Try to do some lift and coast.
Listed.
So we can just stay tucked up here for a little bit. Oh wait, I'm looking at Magnussen. I thought I was looking at Schumacher. There's Schumacher. Okay, let's go neutral.
Charge off.
Don't want to lose that 1 second gap. We're going side by side through the corner. Is that going to slow him down a bit? Sometimes the delta times are a bit wonky. There we go. That's about what I was expecting, about 8/10. Yeah, so Schumacher's fine. Magnussen. Trying to find a way through. Who is on what tyre-wise? So let's have a look. So Magnussen is on brand new hards. Yuki and Danny Rick have yet to pit. And obviously so is Mick. Norris hasn't pitted yet.
Great job.
Mick just took Norris. That's good, he's between him and Bottas now.
Overtake.
How long till his pit window? Oh, still a little way to go. Still 5 laps to pit. Let's try and jump Yuki. Sainz is way out front. He must be on hard tyres and not stopped yet. Yeah, Leclerc has. So he's the de facto race leader. Although Sainz will run him close. Yeah, Max is still a long way off. Perez has already pitted as well. He's nearly 11.5 seconds behind his teammate. Magnussen's battery is empty. Oh, come on.
McLaren gain a position.
We'll keep playing leapfrog here with Norris by the look of it. Bottas is looking to push us away. Do I look at the battles at the front? Sometimes I do. Depends on whether my drivers are in battles or not, and whether or not I'm paying attention to those. If my drivers are in clean air, I tend to flick around the field quite a bit. There we go. There's a move on Yuki. Oh! Safety car.
Safety car.
Okay, open pit options
So
for...
get just positive on the delta time.
For Mick. Bring him in early.
And DRS is now disabled. DRS disabled.
Who has crashed?
Oh, and that's a crash.
Stroll. Stroll's crashed.
We can take a look now. Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll.
Who's getting lapped by one of the Ferraris and then just locked up and
That crash
straight
is
into the
terrible
barrier.
news for the team.
So Stroll's out.
The team are really disappointed.
Okay, let's just pause for a second. Let's take a look at the map overview. This is a little clunky. Where is Schumacher right now? He's there. Science has already gone through, so there's going to be another lap before the safety car is picked up. I want to conserve some fuel. I want to charge ERS. I want to drop that down to conserve, even though I'm pitting, because he'll keep that for his next stint. I'm going to pit Magnussen as well. Where is Kevin? So let's do one more lap. Might be better to What do you think, guys? Should I switch Magnussen onto let's do it as a separate strategy so we can compare the difference in terms of tyre wear. Add a new stint. We're on lap 26, so if I pit him on lap 27, maybe lap 28. It'll be a faster compound, but just looking at the wear difference between the two strategies, those mediums will have to go a long way. Might be better to just stay on the medium, stay on the hards. I can really push them and still have some pace at the end of the race, whereas the pace on those mediums is going to drop off substantially at the end. Depends how long the safety car is going to last. Well, I'm not going to pit this lap anyway, so with Kevin, so I'll watch how the field shakes out. Mick is definitely pitting, isn't he? Pitting this lap, yes.
Okay,
so
more lifting coast, please.
Let's conserve those tyres just in case. Let's start harvesting ERS.
Charge on.
Copy that.
Yuki's pitting as well. Oh, come on! What the hell? Why did we get held for Yuki like that? Oh, that's so annoying. Sainz is pitting. Sainz is going to win this race. He's going to come out ahead of Leclerc. And on faster tyres. If I pit Magnussen, I will come out behind Schumacher but ahead of Vettel. Safety car's going to pick everyone up this lap. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take the risk.
Box.
Box.
You never get another safety car. I might even get the opportunity to slap on a set of softs at the end and sprint up the order. See if we get another one of those bullshit holdings. No, there we go. In and out, straight away. Why didn't we get that last time? So I'm going to have plenty of fuel to push. I'm going to have full ERS. And both drivers on pretty much brand new tyres. Let's speed things up onto the safety car. Okay, so let's just review. Sainz in the lead, brand new set of mediums, he's going to win. Leclerc, Perez, they're both going to be vulnerable to Russell. Possibly, maybe Alonso, Hamilton probably. Max has been brought back into contention, but his pace has been off all weekend, so not much for him. Norris hasn't pitted. Nor is Ricciardo. Okay, that's two guys who are going to get out of my way really quickly.
Available if you need it.
Yeah, copy.
Oh man, Ocon is going to have to go onto another set of softs towards the end. So Ocon, Ricciardo and Norris, their race is over. It's just ruined their race. Vettel, Albon, they haven't pitted either. Why haven't they pitted under the safety car? They could just throw on a set of mediums right now. That's crazy. So the AI needs a little bit of work. But yeah, Norris, oh, here we go.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Covered.
So we're going to go push to, oh, actually no, I want to save that for now. I'm going to wait.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Covered.
Schumacher's ahead of Magnussen. Don't want that to cause an issue at the start. Don't fight teammates.
Copy.
So let's go standard. Let's go push to overtake, push to overtake, push, and he is going to go aggressive. And we are off on the restart.
Okay, Kevin, no management required, so push as much as you can.
Copy.
Oh man, look at this, 3 wide into the first turn. They're all getting squeezed. We got past Yuki and Ocon. Very nice.
An excellent move by HAAS to gain a few places.
Let's
take
let
a look at
the
replay.
garage have a
watch
good
this.
whoop
There's
and
Schumacher.
cheer about that.
And that's more places gained. You just can't look away. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
It did. It went down very well. Good job, Shumi. Okay, Kevin, let's go aggressive on your tyres.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Ah, I lost the position to Ocon already.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Oh, don't tell me we're going 3 wide again. No. Oh, that was brave. Right, Magnussen's through.
Nice work.
Magnussen does have more pace. I don't really want to...
HAAS with an overtake there.
Ooh, contact. He got away with that. I don't really want to swap the drivers just yet. I want to give Mick a chance. And then ideally I want Kevin to come through, switch positions with Mick, and then tow Mick along. I can only keep the tyre pressure up like this for a couple more laps. Go on, up the inside. Nope. Couldn't make it stick. Okay, let's charge up his ERS.
Charge on, please.
Copy.
Okay, Mick, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
DRS is enabled, DRS is enabled.
Alright, now we've got DRS.
We need a back off.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, Ocon's gone. Right. Can I make the move stick? No. Might lose. Yep, Yuki's got through. It's because I was charging ERS. Damn it.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
Right, I need to get past Ricardo right now.
We'll catch these guys. Let's catch them.
Let's go full
Copy.
deploy. We'll do the same here as well.
We can close on them.
Copy that.
No push.
Copy that.
So we should get Ricardo here, who has still got to pit. Don't forget. So's Ocon, but I want to try and... There we go, we're through.
Got no DRS.
Copy.
And here comes Kevin. He's going to get them both. Oh, that's brilliant.
Kev, you're doing a brilliant job here.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. So now...
HAAS have moved up the field.
Oh. Now I can switch the drivers. And we've already broken the DRS. Beautiful, beautiful. That has worked out perfectly. It's harvest and ERS.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
And harvest. Ease those tyres
Charge
down.
on.
Copy.
There we go, so we've made the switch.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
As long as Mick doesn't lose touch, both of these cars will pull away. And tyre wear looks very handy, thanks to that safety car. Are there any team orders at HAAS? There's no number one driver, but based on who's got the better pace is who I tend to let take the lead, and at the moment it's Magnussen, but there's no point in fighting each other at this stage, which is why I'm not letting Schumacher go through, because that'll just slow down the pair of them. Yuki's already catching back up again. Right, let's go a bit more aggressive on
Kev, if you've
Magnussen.
got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Charge off.
Copy that.
Norris finished 6th, Yuki 8th at Silverstone. On target for 5th. Nice. I'll show you my Aston Martin file once this race is finished, and show you where I am with Aston Martin. I haven't got as far as Silverstone yet. I've just finished Spain, so I'm about to go to Monaco, which I'm not looking forward to. But I had my first getting out of Q2 with Vettel at Miami, and then I got my first points with Vettel. I think. Who are we closing on? Ocon's pitting, excellent. We are not too far. Okay, Yuki's looking quite punchy. How far behind? I was 6 seconds behind Verstappen. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to close that up.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
But yeah, I finished, I think, 9th, I think it was, with Vettel at Miami. Got my first out into Q2 for qualifying, and then I got my first points there. And then at the end of the race, because Stroll crashed, I just got frustrated and I sacked him, placed him with Gasly, and then Gasly finished like 6th, I think it was, at Spain. And Seb was, I think, 11th. I made a mistake with his strategy. Does Yuki need to pit again? I don't think he does. No, he's on the same tyres as us. Same strategy as us.
And charge off.
Coming.
Mode push.
Got it.
Season's going quick because you're doing a lot of simulating. Next save you do a lot of the sessions manually. Yeah, I mean, with my practice sessions I always do practice manually, but I tend to run at like times 8 and times 16 speed, so I can get through all 3 sessions with all the setup tinkering and stuff in usually a little under an hour, and then, you know, then it's qualifying in the race. But the race I do like to kind of watch at normal speed. It's only if my drivers have got absolutely nothing to do that I'll start speeding time up, or if there's a safety car, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to leapfrog the drivers now and give Kevin the chance to charge up. And give him a chance to cool his tyres a bit. And Mick is going to go full deployment for a couple of laps. How you doing, Simon?
Good job there.
So I'm going to try and use my drivers to leapfrog. Oh, a little run wide there. Yeah, I'm going to try and use my drivers to leapfrog each other to catch up to the back of Verstappen. Do I use my reserve driver? Not yet. I haven't yet, but it's something I'm going to start doing. On my Mercedes file, I just replaced Nick de Vries with Oscar Piastri. And I'm going to start using him in some sessions. I think I might do the first one of those at Imola. But I haven't here because I need, while the car isn't fantastic and it's going to be slow going getting the parts, I want to keep Magnussen, you know, getting as dialed into the car as possible so that he's as fast as possible on the race weekends, and I'm trying to develop Schumacher into a better driver. So I want him to get as much XP as possible as well, so I don't really have a need for working a reserve driver at the moment. At HAAS.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Who was your reserve driver before, Mr. Water?
Okay, good job, that's one.
And Jack Doe's a decent driver. I'm just wondering who it was that he replaced.
Is that a new race position for HAAS?
When does the game come out? If you pre-ordered it, it came out on the 25th. If you haven't pre-ordered it, which I'm guessing you haven't, it comes out on the 30th. Oh, Magnussen!
Alpha Tower.
Oh, and he's crashed as well.
Let's have a look. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Oh, God damn it.
And there we see the crash. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover?
Okay, pause.
We'll see.
And Schumacher lost the place to Tsunoda, which didn't help. I was going to start charging him up. Now I can't. Got to push him to get back into Slipstream, into DRS. Magnussen. Has minor damage to the front wing. I'm 18 seconds ahead of Ocon. I'm going to probably come out behind Ricciardo. But I'm not going to be able to keep pace with the others. So let's see. How many laps have I got left? What lap are we on? I've got 10 laps to go. Yeah, we're going to pit Magnussen. We're going to throw on a set of brand new soft tyres. We're going to change that front wing. And then we're just going to push like crazy. And try and get back up to 13th. That's the best we can do. I'm starting to lose patience with Magnussen. I might look at replacing him. Because that's twice now he's thrown away a decent position. And paid, you know, a heavy price for it. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, my bad, sorry.
It was your bad. So Mick's cancelled that. He's on push. Need to get back in behind Tsunoda as quick as I can. Lost the place to Norris and Ocon and Ricciardo. Front wing magically changes itself. We lost the Vettel as well. Alright. Fastest lap though. Well, Won't get the point for it, but I'll take it away from science. I've got to be in the top 10 to get the point.
Come on, Kev, keep pushing.
Copy that.
So we'll keep him neutral for this lap, and then we'll push hard on the next lap. Should get past Vettel pretty quickly and pretty easily. Nick is closing onto the back of Sonoda. 11th is going to be the best I can do. But that is definitely there for the taking.
Okay, we're out of the RS.
Copy.
Okay, so we're back in range, so now we can start harvesting. Let's ease the tyres off again.
Charge on, charge on.
Need to start saving RS and tyres for fighting Yuki at the end. That's all Mick's got left to do now, is fight for 11th.
Okay, good job, Kev, that's one.
Easily past there. Let's go full deploy.
Mode push.
Oh, Stoffel. I didn't realise he was still a reserve driver. I thought he was... He just won the Formula E Championship, didn't he, Stoffel? Just finished. Didn't think he could do that and be a reserve driver at the same time. I know their schedules are different. Alright, so we've got to gain 20 seconds to catch up to Ocon. I think we're looking at 14th. We're not going to catch Ocon. He's on soft tyres as well. Alright, so we did get fastest lap.
We need a
But
back
like I said, we're not going to get a point for it because you've got to be in the top 10. Well, we've got the gap to Ricciardo down to 4 seconds. Ooh, Norris is fighting with Ocon. He's on mediums. Actually, is Ocon on mediums? Ocon's on mediums as well. And he got him, but he's gone much fresher mediums, I think. But if those two keep squabbling like that, you never know, I may possibly be able to close the gap down, but I don't think I will. They look like they're getting closer to Nick. Ricciardo is dropping away, 6 seconds behind.
Okay, good job, Mick.
Alright, so yeah, P15 is going to be our...
HAAS with an overtake!
our target.
Charge off.
Copy.
10 seconds behind Verstappen in points. Unless one of them retires up ahead or has a big issue, we're not going to get any points, but 11th will be my best finish.
Let's just put our head down.
Copy.
2 seconds the gap now. Hunting down Danny Rick. Someone locked up. Oh, it's Alonso. Alonso locked up.
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri. Let's see what happened there.
Yeah,
now
that was expected.
Oh, big lock up there.
This is what I wanted to see.
Let's take a closer look. Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that.
Yeah, that's cost them a lot of time. Okay, we are still not quite in striking distance, really. 7 seconds behind Alonso. Six laps. We haven't got the pace. Let's just focus on making sure we get past Yuki.
Charge on.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
5 laps to go, 5 laps.
Take those tyres as much as I can over the next couple of laps to really go at making a sprint at the end. Get past them, just pull away.
HAAS with an overtake there.
I missed it.
Take a look now. Now just focus on the HAAS.
Oh, around the outside.
And they get past, which moves them up a position.
Fantastic.
The team watching on and clearly loving that.
Alright, so Magnussen... You know what, at this pace, maybe I can catch. Maybe I can catch Norris. They're only 6 seconds up the road. And he's behind Ocon. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong... Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's on.
Mode push.
Let's go for it.
Copy.
Oh, that's too much saving.
Okay, good job. Now pick up your pace.
Copy.
Charge off.
Copy.
Yeah, Magnussen is closing. It's a hell of a ask. 5.5 seconds in 4 laps.
To go. 4 laps.
You never know, though. At least I've gapped Ricardo already. get back into Yuki's DRS. Yeah, made it. Okay.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Three
Yeah,
laps to go,
Magnussen's not going to get any more positions.
Okay, make charge off.
Copy.
I'd rather not over push the engine. I mean, again, there's no point going for another fastest lap. I'm not in the top 10, so I'm not going to get the point for it. I mean, he's got 4-second gap and 3 laps to go. If he can get within a second and get DRS, you never know. Maybe a last corner lunge. If Ocon and Norris keep fighting each other and slowing each other up, that's going to help as well.
Two laps to go, Mick. 2 laps.
Copy.
Yeah, these two are definitely compromising each other. There's Magnussen. Let's push those tyres hard again.
Keep pushing.
Copy.
I'm worried about mixed tile. 32%. When it gets to 30, they're off the cliff.
Let's catch him.
Oh, come on. That's bull. Oh, we've had a crash. Who crashed? Please be one of the top 10.
They crashed out! Let's take a look at the
Yes!
replay.
Alonso's crashed!
So there we have the Alpine.
I shouldn't be so excited that someone's crashed out, but...
They lost control,
that's a
and
replay of what
there's the
Stroll
crash.
did. That means I'm fighting for a point.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
So this overtake here, this is for a point. Oh, my tyres are gone. Two-second gap. May as well just go full send.
Mode push.
Copy that.
I've got to get past him. Come on, this is for a point.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
Alright, so I've got DRS here. So I should get into this turn. As long as my tyre traction isn't horrible, I'm right behind him. Full send, come on, full send. Come on! Everything you got, Mick, come on! Come on! No!
We'll push these guys.
Damn.
Copy.
So close. I
Checkered
left it
flag,
maybe a
Mick,
lap too
checkered
late,
flag.
and I pushed Mick a little bit too hard too early.
I'm very sorry about that.
Oh man, so gutted. I mean, it's my best result of the season, and I'm
Checkered
really
flag.
disappointed because I had the chance for a point. Where did Magnussen finish in the end? 1.3 seconds behind Ocon. I would have needed another 2 laps, I think, to get Ocon and Norris, or at least get one of them. Ah, good job, Nick. Bad job, Kev, once again.
He's living the dream. Exceptional work from Mick Schumacher.
I don't think I'd have got him if I had one more lap. Because my tyres were already shot. They were at 28% and falling.
HAAS there having a very successful day at the races.
Not bad at all. The team in the pit will be happy with that.
And as this race weekend comes to a close, the team is 8th in the constructor standings.
And for the
Still
next
8th.
round, Formula One is heading down under. Exciting times ahead in Australia on the shores of the Albert Park Lake.
Ah, so close. There's that fastest lap. 32.5, half a second faster than Sainz, but we don't get the points for it. Because we weren't in the top 10. Look at that gap. 1/10 and 0.02. I'm so deflated. That's just so. I was like, that was going to be my first points, but nah. Well, it is what it is. Point for Mick in terms of development points, and I think I'm going to look at replacing Magnussen. High-speed cornering needs to improve. Magnussen's defending could be improved. Magnussen's mistake-making could be improved. We met expectations. Could have exceeded expectations if Magnussen hadn't had a wobble again. His confidence in me is improving. A lot of conversation around HAAS. The world is watching their progress in the championship closely. Well, yes, because it's being live streamed. Let's see. Drivers. I've got a point for Mick. to spend. Mixed defending could be improved. I'm going to spend it on overtaking though. Now might be the time to build something that's going to boost my team attractiveness. That's $1 million. Helipad. It's not a bad upgrade. That it's not that expensive. Tour center's almost done. We're going to upgrade that straight away again if we can afford it. Now let's look at replacing Kevin. It's 2 races in a row where he's cost us points. Scout for new drivers. So there's K-Mag. Ooh, Bottas is open to negotiations. Matthew suggests replacing him with Yuki. You know what, I could go the other route. I could replace him with Piastri. Have 2 young, hungry drivers. I'm scouting Logan as a reserve driver. Because I figured it would be nice to have an American driver in an American team. Even at the reserve level, but I've got a rough idea of Piastri's levels because I've looked at him on other saves. So let's have a look at Magnussen's values. This is what I don't understand. Magnussen's braking is great, so why does he lock up so much? I know his control level is low, but I think that's ridiculous. How much is Magnussen costing me? 4.3 mil a year. Buyout fee is going to be 6 mil because he's in the first year of a 3-year contract. It's going to be expensive to replace him. Alright, I don't have any scouts available. When are my scouts available? Okay, so we're going to push on a little bit. We're not going to go into the next race. We're going to save that for maybe tomorrow night. It might be a little bit later tomorrow night. I'm not sure. I'm going to watch the Grand Prix highlights, obviously, before I start streaming. So let's accelerate time a little bit. So my tour centre is up and running. That's going to give me an income boost. Let's upgrade it again. And that'll be the last upgrade we do for that for a while. Memorabilia room is done. That'll boost team attractiveness, which will make us more, well, not more likely, but you know, it'll improve our chances of signing someone with a higher reputation. Board is satisfied with my recent work. Disappointed with Sakir, happy with Jeddah. Still below target right now. Where would that pointer put us in the constructors? It would have put us... we'd have stayed in 8th, but we'd have been tied with McLaren. Memorabilia room, as we say, is done. Okay, continue. Helipad's done. That's going to improve morale and team attractiveness. No, sponsor payouts and team attractiveness. Helipad's at level 2. We're not going to push that any higher. I mean, it's not a horrendously expensive, but it is going to increase our weekly expenditure or monthly expenditure again, and I'm already doing that with quite a few other things, so I don't want to overextend. Scouting is done. Okay, so let's go to Yorn's profile. We were looking at hiring him to replace Gary Gannon. So let's compare. Pit crew management is much better. Feedback is a little bit better. Communication, only a little bit worse. He's definitely a big improvement on Gary Gannon. Contract, a bit more expensive. Oh, he's in the first year of a 5-year contract. I need a better race engineer for Mick. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and propose a contract. So he's going to replace Gary Gannon. I'm going to offer him a 4-season contract with a a little bit less than that, a 980,000 salary. I'm going to offer him a starting bonus of 200k. Okay, so he's happy to work on car 1. He's happy with his contract length. He's acceptable with the salary. So don't be afraid to lowball them a little bit. They will tell you if it's unacceptable or not. You know, sometimes you can get them lower than what they're worth or what they're currently getting. And he's more than happy with the starting bonus. Having more things that are positive probably helps as well. But yeah, we've got a new race engineer for Mick. That's going to take a while for them to get that affinity together. But there we go. New race engineer signed. Those facility bonuses will definitely have helped. yeah, that was the big improvement that we needed in this section here. So where was it which shows you their affinity? Maybe drivers, it might be on the driver tab. Sure there was. Oh, there we go. So low affinity. It's going to take time for that to build up. Ed Reagan. What's his affinity like? Okay, yeah, that kind of figures. I'm not really going to get a better race engineer than that. Almost ready for that. So Logan Sargent, let's have a look at Logan's profile. Compare him to Pietro. Oh, he's going to be better than Pietro. Oh, his adaptability is not great. Very good accuracy and reactions though. Much better growth potential because Pietro's getting on a bit. He's 25 years old. Everything's quite similar apart from that adaptability. That's a big difference, but he's much better at braking, much better at accuracy, much better at reactions, a little bit down on cornering, but with good growth. Yeah, I'm gonna offer him a contract. So he's currently on a 4-year deal. He's going to be my new reserve driver. We're going to want a 5-season deal. Try dropping his salary down to 250. And I'll push his starting bonus up a little bit to 25. Considering retiring, he's 21 years old. Oh, salary's not good enough. Okay. Considering retiring. It's just wangling for more money. Okay. Let's drop him down to 4 seasons. Let's go up to 280,000. Offer him that contract. Yeah, there we go. So he's happy with 4 seasons. Acceptable salary. Yeah, so yeah. There we go. New reserve driver, Logan Sargent. So who was I going to scout? I was going to scout Piastri. And I'm going to scout Bottas as well, because he showed a little bit of interest. He is open to negotiation, so maybe we can pinch Bottas. That would be a big coup, but he's probably going to be very expensive in terms of his salary. Okay, so we are now at the point where we're ready to do the race weekend. That's Jorn Becker introducing himself. Maria is introducing Logan. Ed Reagan's got some race prep for me. This is where we're going to end this save file for today. I did say I would quickly show you my Aston Martin file, so let's save the progress on the HAAS file. And let's load Aston Martin, just so I can show you how quickly things turned around from Miami onwards. So let's go to results. Is there a results tab? No, there isn't. That's... Well, why isn't there a past results tab? Okay, let's have a look at this. So, maybe the results will be here for these races that I've already done. Previous race results. So there we go. That was race 1. Both drivers lapped. 15th and 18th. Not great. Race 2 at Saudi Arabia. 14th and 17th. Kept them on the lead lap. Just in the case of Stroll. A better showing, but again lacking with some pace. Leclerc had an absolute nightmare in that race. Australia was not a great result either. 18th and 19th really struggled in Australia for whatever reason. One lap down for Vettel, 2 laps for Stroll, really struggled. Imola, '17th and 18th, still struggling. Both drivers lapped. Couldn't really keep pace with anybody. And then Miami, I had a new floor. For Vettel's car. And Vettel finished 6th. And Lance Stroll DNF'd. He drove straight into the wall. He's non-classified. But yeah, a 6th place finish for Vettel. Which was fantastic. So at the end of that race, I lost my patience with Stroll. And so I sacked him. And then I hired... Gasly to replace him, and then this was Spain, the last race, and I got 4th and 11th. I messed up Vettel's strategy and he ended up getting lapped and finishing 11th. He was close to Ocon but didn't quite have the pace to try and get that final point, but Gasly capitalised on a safety car and drove fantastically, and I managed to get 4th, and I think I had a new front wing on Gasly's car, and he had the new floor as well, because I'd manufactured an extra new floor by that point. I don't think Vettel had the new wing. I'm now set to go to Monaco, which I haven't done yet. Let's take a look at the cars, actually. So yeah, that is the Mark II front wing on the car, along with the Mark II underfloor and the Mark II suspension. And then car 2, which is Gasly's car, also has those as well. So yeah, I went from really struggling to Miami suddenly getting a great result. Again, I think the safety car played its part in getting Vettel up to 6th, but was able to hold on to 6th and got some really good points for that. And then Gasly just went even better and went 4th in the next race. So I went from having 0 points to 2 races later having 21 points. So fantastic. And there we go. That is how things look for me at Aston Martin. And that's the end of the stream. We've had a good run today. Almost got points with with Schumacher there. We came so close, but in the end we couldn't quite manage it. Something just looks wrong about Sebastian Vettel with blonde hair. Yeah, we came really close. Just couldn't quite get that final position. Next race, Australia. Now I've got a good feeling that we might possibly finally get our first point in Australia. We've got a new race engineer. It's going to take him a bit of time to bed in with Schumacher. Got a new reserve driver. We'll probably give him a quick run in Q1. Sorry, in P1. See how he's doing. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe we just stick with Magnussen for this season, and then next season we replace him with Doohan, maybe, depending on how well Doohan improves this year. The optics of having an American driver and an American team would be good. It's just if he's not good enough, I can't justify putting him in the seat just for that. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night for Australia. It will be after I've watched the Grand Prix highlights for tomorrow's Spa Grand Prix in real life. So that should be an interesting race. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Good night.